Hello, and welcome back to Jewtalk. When is it okay to have a victim mentality, right? Meaning, at what point is it like, oh, he has the right to feel bad about something? Like, that's actually a pretty shitty thing. But at what point does that get to the point where, like, bro, stop playing the victim? Meaning this, right? Like, the word anti-Semitism now, I feel it's lost all of its power and meaning, because it's been thrown out on the news so many times that people are just sort of sick of, to be perfectly honest, people are sick of hearing about it, right? But then you enter this situation where anti-Semitism actually happens, but you're afraid, like people like me, like I'm afraid to discuss it because I don't want to piss people off because they're sick of hearing about anti-Semitism. But then it happens again, right? Like, if I were to cover every anti-Semitic thing that would happen, I'd be covering something every day. And people would be telling me, Jew boy, stop playing like the victim. Shit's always stop playing like victim mentality. But at the same time, real shit's happening every single day, right? And it affects me because like I know these people, they're friends of friends. Sometimes it's friends. One of my friends just got jumped recently, and it's like, at what point, like, are you even allowed to stand up for something anymore without people calling you, like, yelling at you to stop playing victim mentality? People are like, especially people that are just sick of people getting canceled for anti-Semitism, right? The whole Kanye situation. Now, if you mention anti-Semitism, it'll trigger them. Like, if, ironically enough, it goes both ways. People, there are definitely sensitive Jews that will say you're anti-Semitic, but on the other end, there's sensitive anti-Semites that are sick of hearing the word, even though it like keeps on happening. It's like, we wouldn't like be complaining about it if it legitimately wasn't happening. Like I went to synagogue today, right? Because it was the Sabbath. And I was in the building, I was praying, and I had mad anxiety. I had like a bunch of anxiety while I was there, that like, and I was wondering, like, why do I have this anxiety? Oh, I remember why I have this anxiety. I always get this anxiety every time I go to synagogue, because I'm always scared that someone's gonna come in and shoot up the place. That sounds like so like bizarre and crazy, and like, what the hell are you talking about? But like, it's happened like multiple times in the past couple of years for some weird reason. Like, people like love walking into synagogues and shooting up the place. So like every time I walk into synagogue, I'm legitimately getting like anxiety if like someone's gonna walk in and shoot up the place. Whenever I don't see like a security guard at the synagogue, I get legitimate anxiety about it. That like someone will walk in, especially the synagogues it's not like in a not safe part of the community, but it's not in the like a high class part of the community per se. So I legitimately have a fear that could happen. That like someone could just walk in and shoot up the place. And it's like, what are you talking about? People will be like, what are you talking about? No, that's such a weird, you're being anxious. And I'm like, I am, but I don't think I'm crazy for thinking this, because like it's legitimately happening. Like I legitimately get scared about this stuff. Like I get anxiety at going to synagogue because of that stuff. And when people hear it, they think I'm playing like victim mentality. They think I'm like being weird, but I'm being like so for real. Like I get scared about it. I legitimately get scared about it. And it actually kind of sucks. And I get afraid of speaking about those types of things because I don't want people saying, oh, look at the Jewish guy playing victim. So I just don't talk about it. And that's one of the reasons I have this channel, because I know this is my rant channel. This is what I'm meant to rant on. But I like, if people ever wonder why I don't like rant about Jewish topics, maybe eventually I'll just go full crazy and I'll just start complaining all the time. You never know. I'll try not to like complain, but only say something when it's worth mentioning. But I never talk about these things because I'm just like, I just don't want people saying like I'm sensitive and that oh, look at the Jewish guy playing the victim again. Here they go. You're gonna cancel us, Jewish man? And I'm like, no, I'm not gonna cancel. I'm just like, this is like actual effed up crap that's happening, and like I can't even speak up about it because people are sick of hearing about it. But like, I'm sorry that people are sick of hearing about it, but we wouldn't be talking about it if it didn't keep on happening. That's sort of where I am right now. I don't know that's my rant. If there's something you guys want to say, put it on the thread below. Literally, God bless. New video coming out tomorrow.